Welcome to another episode of 501 BBQ. I'm Kelsey, Brian's behind the camera, and today we're going to show you how we make our sausage fatty on the pellet smoker. So let's get started. For our sausage fatty, we use 1 pound of sausage. We prefer to use Petit Jean sausage and Petit Jean bacon. You need 1 pound of Petit Jean bacon, or any bacon of your choice, and then you need some cream cheese. And then you're gonna need, we're only gonna use 1 stick of boudin. It just comes with 2. And then we're gonna top it off with our Big D's Stakeout Rub. I'm sorry, our little boy is excited today. I typically try to use a dry rub that doesn't have a high sugar content due to the fact that we don't want it to burn on our bacon whenever it's in the smoker. So we're gonna get everything unwrapped, get it going, and we'll come back to you. So first we're going to start off with our sausage. And just to tell you, I typically use wax paper or parchment paper, but I pulled it out and had about this much, so that wasn't going to work. So we're going to try this. We're going to put a pretty good coating of Pam down on our aluminum foil, because the wax paper just helps you with whenever you start the rolling process of the sausage, it just helps it to roll better. It doesn't stick. So hopefully this works just as well. So we're gonna flatten this sausage out. You want to try to get it as even as you can. Don't want to do too wide. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to take our next, after we get this how we want it, we're going to get our cream cheese. And once again, I typically use the spreadable cream cheese, but the store was out, so I had to improvise with the regular cream cheese, stick cream cheese. I did lay this out where it got a little bit warm, just so that it's easier to mold and deal with. And again, you want to try to get as thin as you can, so that you're not getting just a big mouthful of cream cheese when you take a bite. That's why the spreadable cream cheese is a little easier. So we're gonna get a little bit more and place here. And you wanna leave your edges, you wanna put this more in the middle. You wanna kind of leave your edges so that you have more room to roll. So you wanna get it more in the center. That's pretty good there. Well, it's just a little bit more. And I'm just pressing this in my hand just to kind of flatten it out a little bit more. There's no right or wrong of how to do this. This is just how I do it. And that should be about right. And then next, after we do the cream cheese, we do boudin. And I've already taken the casing off of the boudin because I like to crumble it up. I don't like to use it whole in my sausage fatty, so I just crumble it up. And like I said, just put it all on top of the cream cheese. And like I said again, want to try to crumble it up into smaller pieces where you don't just get a full or get a big chunk. And just kind of spread it out. This is almost all of it. Okay. And that looks good there. So now we're going to fold our edges here, and you're going to make just like a loaf. You're going to fold it, tuck your ends, just like that. Cover the top. And that's a good size to do it. It makes it where it's not too big, it's not too small either. So, and next we're going to show you how to wrap or to do a bacon weave, because we put the bacon weave on top of, or wrap our loaf in the bacon weave. So we'll be back to you. So once again, before we start, we're going to cover this with some ham. That worked really well for the sausage roll, by the way. So I may start doing that instead of wax paper. So we're going to start with our bacon weave. We're going to do 4 slices. And I do these vertically starting out. And I'm going to do them pretty close together. And this bacon is really good bacon. I'm actually going to do 5 pieces. If you haven't tried Petit Jean bacon, this is locally made in Arkansas. It's wonderful. You need to try it, or any Petit Jean products. So starting out here, we're going to take the second one and put it over. And you're just going to do, and then the fourth one, do every other one. Then the second piece, we're going to do just the opposite. We're going to take the first piece, lay that here. Take the third, put that there, and then the 5th piece, and do that here. And we're going to keep going all the way down to the bottom. So we'll come back to you whenever this is completed. All right, so we're on our last piece here at the bottom. Okay. And you may see, once you get your sausage in there, oh, I did this one wrong. Once you get your sausage in there, you may see that you need to add another piece or 2 of bacon to it. It's just trial and error. You never know what size bacon you're going to get, so you may need to add a few. So now we're going to take our sausage here. And I flip it just like this in the center, and I pull my bacon over on the sides. Just makes it, to me, it makes it a little easier to maneuver. Okay, and then once you have that there, as you can see, we can fit another piece of bacon. Because who doesn't like more bacon on anything? Bacon makes everything taste good. And we're going to flip it. Flip that over. Okay. And you can make this a little bit tighter of a weave where you don't have much sausage showing, or you can make it as loose as you want. Like I said, this is however you want to do it. It's just how we do it. So after this, we're going to take our rub, our Big D Stakeout rub. We're going to lightly coat this, because like I said before, bacon has a lot of flavor, so you don't need to overpower with your seasoning. And then we're going to flip. Okay, I'm going to flip it over just so that we can kind of get the back side. And I'm gonna flip it to the other side. I think we pretty well have that coated there. Whoop. There we go. And we're just gonna add just a little bit more to the top. And there you have it. And we're gonna put this on the smoker, so we'll come back to you when the smoker's ready. So we're cooking on the Green Mountain Grill Davy Crockett. We're using Royal Oak charcoal pellets, and we're cooking at 275 degrees. We're gonna put this right here, right in the middle. Make sure our bacon's not coming out the bottom there. And so we're gonna close the lid, and we're gonna come back to you in about 45 minutes and check the internal temperature. Okay, it's been 45 minutes, so we're gonna check on the fatty here. And we're actually going to wait to check for the internal temperature until the bacon is done, because you want to make sure, check for internal temperature, but we want to wait until our bacon is good and crispy, because nobody likes soggy bacon.
Dang right.
So we'll be back to you. Okay, this has been going for about an hour and 30 minutes now, so we're going to check the internal temperature. Going to use our Thermopin 1. Okay, we've got about 163 there. We want to check both ends. About 164 there. So, I'm going to let it go for just a few more minutes, and then we'll come back to you when it's done. Okay, it's been going for an hour and 45 minutes, and our internal temperature has reached 165, so it's done. You can speed up this process by turning your temperature up on your smoker, but as you can see, the color of this bacon, you want to not have if you do increase your temperature, your bacon's going to get done way before your internal temperature of your sausage. So you want to make sure that your sausage or your bacon's not done before your sausage is. So anyway, we're done, so we will meet you back at the cutting board. So we let this rest for a little bit, just so that the bacon firms back up and that is easier for you to be able to cut it. So I'm going to slice this right down the middle. You can see, yum. It smells delicious. So I'm gonna cut me a piece to try. Caught a little flack last time on my last video for not trying what I did. So I want to make our viewers happy. I want you to keep watching. All right. So just a quick recap of what we did today. We took a pound of sausage, we took a pound of bacon, 1 stick of cream cheese, a stick of boudin, and we did the sausage, the boudin, and the cream cheese, rolled it all together, and then we took the bacon, made a bacon weave, and we wrapped the bacon weave around our sausage, and then we put it on the Davy Crockett pellet smoker using Royal Oak charcoal pellets at 275 for an hour and 40 minutes until our bacon was done, and we reached an internal temperature of 165 on our sausage. And also be sure on your smoker, it did take an hour and 40 minutes on our smoker. Your smoker at 275 may be different. It may take less, it may take more time. Just always be sure that you're checking the internal temperature and watching your bacon closely to make sure that it's not cooking too fast or not cooking enough. And if you need a good thermometer, Thermopin, this is our Thermopin 1. We love it. We have all of the thermopans that they make, and this one is by far the best. They just keep making them better and better, every one that they make. So in our description below, we will have that in the link to that in the description below. Also, Big D's Stakeout rub will also be in the description below, their link. This is an awesome rub. They have several different rubs that you can try. This one is great. So be sure to subscribe to our channel. Oh, it's raining. Subscribe to our channel, and be sure to like this video. And if you want to see me on there again, be sure to comment down below. You want to see Kelsey behind or in front of the camera again. And also be sure to click that bell up there in the left-hand corner so that you don't miss any of our future videos. And we will see you next time.